But as we were telling you, the high frequency indicators, especially auto sales, have been under pressure. In fact, weakness continues for Escorts as well in the month of May, as tractor dispatches were down 18%. Bharat Madan, the group CFO of Escorts, joins us on the phone line to talk about that. Mr. Madan, good morning. The tractor dispatches were down 18% in May, 20% for domestic tractors. How is the situation looking like in June and July?
Well, I think the first 2 months were obviously affected. Obviously, a lot of reasons because of election, etc. But now I think some traction has started happening on the ground. So it looks like June will be slightly better compared to having the first 2 months. We have seen, still may not see that sort of degrowth. But yes, I think still look at the full number, quarter numbers, still I think it will be very soft quarter this time.
Okay, so when you say some traction on the ground, June and July will be better, what kind of run rate are you expecting? Because in May, you fell all the way to 6,480 units. You know, we had seen about 11,000 units in the month of March. By when do you think you could get back to that?
Well, I think that could be from maybe September onwards. We'll see when the season kicks in. I don't think till August the market is going to look like soft market only. So it might not really see that sort of growth traction that we have seen in the last year. So only from September onwards, when we have more clarity in terms of the monsoon distribution and the season starts kicking in, so you see some traction start coming back to the industry.
Okay, so September onwards, you're expecting traction to come back to the industry. You guided for a 5 to 8% industry growth for FY20. Do you stick with that guidance, and do you expect that FY21 could also be a low single-digit growth year?
Well, I think FY20 growth will really depend upon if you have a really good monsoon and well-distributed trade. As we think all the hopes are really on how the second half is going to do. And hopefully by that time we'll have more clarity in terms of the government settling down, the policy initiative that the government is going to take, maybe some view on the interest rate cut which will happen. So some, I think, policy initiative which will help the industry also enjoying. So that's the hope I think everybody is banking on. So second half will have to grow significantly to really make up for the loss in the first 5 months of this year. So if that happens, then yes, I think the possibility is you can likely see a growth of 5 to 8%. But if really the second half also becomes bad, then you can also look at the downside of anyway within negative 5% to the industry. So I think it will be a range-bound industry this time.
Oh, so you're saying
possible of contraction of sales, fall in sales, is it 5%? Possible?
Yeah, possible. If the second half, like I said, with all hopes on how the market revives after September. So for the first 5 months, we don't see really much traction happening now. The first 2 months are already gone, and June will also be very soft month. So it may not be as we growth what we've seen in the first 2 months, but it will be a softer month compared to the last year.
Usually,
so it only depends on how month goes after September.
Oh, sorry. Usually, what is this tractor industry most sensitive to? Is it sensitive to monsoon? Is it sensitive to interest rates? What's your experience?
I think a lot of factors. I think this time, obviously, monsoon is one of the key factors which really, especially the areas which are rain dependent for irrigation, that do get impacted. So you'll see the market in the south and western market are not been doing well. So the only hope we were looking at was coming from the northern and the least part of the central belt. So the last 2 months or so, the only growth is coming in the central India, which is basically Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh region, which is actually gone. The rest of the market is seeing all the flat or actually negative growth in most of the northern market. And one of the key reasons this time is also the delayed harvesting which is happening, which is also interesting. So there's no purchasing power in the hands of the farmer as yet. The guys who work in building will be getting affected. The crop is still standing and farmers don't know what to do with that, with the sugar is being closed. So I think there's a bit of challenge this time, which we are seeing, which we were not foreseeing that this is going to happen. So this will have an impact on the industry definitely on a full year.
All right, so these are many challenges that you're talking about, including delayed harvesting, etc. Any financing issues that the industry is facing because of the NBFC crisis? And are you expecting any defaults in payments from tractor buyers?
Well, as of now, we haven't seen much impact on the financing issue. Frankly, for the tractor per se, yes, we had some impact on the construction equipment segment because of all this financial NBFC crisis. But I think on tractors, still the money availability was not an issue. But yes, the cost of funding definitely has gone up, which is what I think is expecting with the rate cut happening, maybe some relief will be there for the buyers.
Okay, so there is some impact on the construction equipment segment, you're saying, because of the NBFC crisis. So in the first half of the year, I mean, so far construction equipment was seeing a pickup. In the first half of FY20, do you expect a slowdown in that segment?
Yeah, Yeah, so we actually seeing a slowdown there, and this has been going on now. I think last November when this financing issue came up. I think after that we seen a lot of delays happening in the finance company in making payment for the delivery order issued by them. And finally we've been able to get some recovery now. The market is going soft again. I think issue again in construction space is also same. But hopefully with the new government in the same stable government in, I think the place which has been held back now for 5-6 months, we'll see a revival and see a good traction coming in the interest space also.
So is there a possibility of a loss as well in the construction equipment segment? Because it was loss making for a while, you turned it around quite well, but because of the financing issues, is there possibility of a loss once again this year?
No, we don't expect a loss in construction space. Yes, we are expecting the margins to go up actually because we've taken surprise increases also in the last quarter. So that definitely is kicking in. So we'll have really slightly better margin, even if it's same volume, flat volume also, we'll have really slightly better margin from the last.
Okay, better margins in the construction segment. Coming back to tractors, because there seems to be, the bigger challenges. On the margin front, the tractor business is sitting at a 7-quarter low. Are you expecting a further fall in margins? And from the budget itself, what would your key expectations be?
So we do not expect further fall in margin from probably what we have seen in the last quarter, but yeah, there will be some operating leverage play which will definitely play out. So if the volumes really drop because the industry dropping, so that will have some effect, because we also have some impact on the margin. If there is 7,000-8,000 tractors impact, the margin will drop by 1%. So yes, but barring operating leverage, if we had the same volume which probably we did last year, even at the flat industry, we probably would have expected some increase in the margin of tractor business too.
Okay. All right, Mr. Madan, thank you very much for giving us a reality check. Things can get bad if the rain gods don't play sport, and of course we have to see how generally growth and financing also picks up.